Right, in this video we're going to complete the square, and then we're going to use the completed square form to solve a quadratic. So it says write 3x squared plus 30x plus 67 in the form of a brackets x plus p all squared plus q. Hence solve the equation 3x squared plus 30x plus 67 is equal to 0, giving your answer correct to three significant figures. So we've got 3x squared plus 30x plus 67. So if we, first of all, what we do, we always take out a 3. And then we've got x squared plus 10x when we do that, plus 67. And then we look at this number here, we take half. Okay, so we get 3 brackets x plus 5. Half of 10 is 5, all squared. We've still got the plus 67, but in this process, we've added something in. And we've added in 3 times 5 squared. So it's 3 times 5 squared. 5 squared is 25. So in fact, we added in 75. So here we wanted to subtract 75 in order to compensate. Otherwise, we change the meaning of the expression. Okay, so our form is now 3 brackets x plus 5 all squared. 67 minus 75 is minus 8. So we've now got that in the form of a brackets x plus p all squared plus q. So if we want to do a comparison, a is 3, p is 5, and q is minus 8. Well, we now need to solve the equation 3x squared plus 30x plus 67 is equal to 0. And we have to use this idea. We cannot use any other way, i.e. factorization, if it was to factorize, or using the formula. We must use, hence, it says hence we must use this idea. So, taking that, we rewrite that as 3 brackets x plus 5 all squared minus 8 is equal to 0. And now we try to make x the subject. So the first step would be to add 8 to both sides. So we get 3 brackets x plus 5 all squared is equal to 8. We then divide by 3. So we get x plus 5 squared is equal to 8 over 3. So taking that now to the next page. Right, so the opposite of squaring is that we now need to take the square root. But when we take the square root, remember we need the plus or minus. So we get x plus 5, taking square root at the side, is equal to plus or minus the square root of 8 over 3. And then finally, we need to take away 5. So we've got minus 5 plus or minus the square root of 8 over 3. Now, this is now in exact form, but we can just take our calculator out and write it in exactly. So the first case, we will be writing in minus 5 minus the square root sign, fraction button, 8, and then 3. So you're going to get either x is minus 6.632, and then you're going to write on your calculator minus 5 plus the square root of 8 over 3 using the fraction button, and that will give you x is minus 3.367. So x will be equal to minus 6.63, or x is equal to minus 3.37. That's 7 making that 6, a 7, to 3 significant figures. This has been a video to show how to complete the square and then use that idea to solve a quadratic equation. I hope you've understood, and I thank you very much for watching.